Morning guys, welcome back to my channel. I know there's a bit of a breeze in the background, but can we please just look at that for a Monday morning? Look at that blue sky, and there is sun up there, and oh my goodness, I mean, what a way to start a week. It just makes you so happy, doesn't it? It makes you so happy. Honestly, I've started the day with a smile on my face. I mean, that's a rarity on a Monday morning, I can tell you. But yes, very happy about the weather. Looks like we're going into possibly a drier spell, fingers crossed. Having a look at my weather app, which I don't trust entirely, but generally speaking, it's looking a bit better. We had so much rain Saturday night into Sunday. Like when I checked the feed buckets the next morning, because one of them had been left out in the turnout pen, couldn't believe how much rain had fallen. I think I'd say we had a good couple of inches, so everything's incredibly wet again, but fingers crossed, maybe now spring can start to sort of, it's not technically spring until the end of the month, but you know, we can start to dry up a little bit, start having these nicer days, and it's just having a bit of sun on your face. It's just the best thing ever. I thought I'll just check online technically when spring starts. I'm assuming it's the end of the month, but I'm in fact incorrect. It is actually Wednesday. It's the 20th of March, if I've got my dates right. And so spring is literally almost upon us, which is why I'm glad, I don't know if it'll pick it up, that thing that there in the sky is out. It's time we had it. So yeah, let's just hope this nice weather lasts and the ground can dry up a little bit and we can finally turn the horses back out. That is what we want. That is what we want. I actually made these guys. Can you believe that? I am notoriously bad for following recipes and things not coming out right or how they should do. But these came out really well, and look, even the inside was all right. So I'm about to have a bacon sarnie before I head out. But yeah, a triumph. Someone having a bit too much fun in the turnout pen, Mr. Coop? What do you look like? Got the sand on it. You look like a right scruff, mister. Back leg. I don't know what he was doing out there, but he's obviously having a great time. Look at his tail. It feels as horrible as it looks. He's actually, if I step back, he's actually not looking too bad. I mean, not helping that he's resting a back leg, but he's got good weight. He's done really well weight-wise this winter. I think we've got a really good hard feed combination that's been working so well for him. So I'm really pleased about the weight he's brought over from the winter, because he can drop back a bit. Before I get on and groom Corporal, because you really do need it, sunshine, I thought I'd do an update on his coat, because I don't think I've done one in such a long time. So this would be Corporal's worst time of year, coming in from winter to spring and the summer coat coming through. That's what really upsets his skin. But ever since we've kind of realised that sweat was a big issue for Corporal, and now that he's sort of semi-retired, he copes so much better. We've been really lucky, touch wood, that we've had a couple of winters now, let the tractors go past, a couple of winters now where he's done really well. And you can still see, you know, he's scurfy, I haven't even groomed him yet, but he's scurfy. He's got a few sort of more bold patches. But compared to previous years when he's ripped his coat to shreds, been bleeding, having massive sores, we've had to do steroids, we've had to do cream, and just it being really quite stressful, he's actually really not looking too bad at all. He is slightly worse that side. That seems to be his favourite side, but generally speaking, his skin is not bad, even though, yes, it doesn't shine massively, and he still does this a lot of the time. There are no major bold patches or sore patches, and he isn't, constantly attacking it. Well, he always does this, so this is quite normal. Some other good news is that we got the results back from his Cushing test, and I would have betted money on him being positive. Absolutely was convinced he had Cushing's, and he doesn't. He's absolutely fine. So I think when he was feeling a bit iffy, it's a week or so ago now, I think he must have just had a virus, because he has felt better the last week, and yeah, he doesn't have Cushing. Well done, Mr. Coop, because you saved me some pennies. I was so sure that I'd be, he'd be positive and that I'd have to, is it Presend? I can't remember what it's called, but he'd be having to have that daily. But no, what a champ, he's fine. So I'm chuffed about that. I haven't jumped Coop in a while, not this kind of jumping. He didn't exercise for a video a few weeks back, but that was it. He was strong. No. He just carted off around the school with me and just thought it was hilarious. Calm yourself, Mr. Bob. I had zero control, and he did his typical old thing, which is where he just runs himself into the bottom of the fence because he's so excited he can't contain himself. But he was epic. He was just so much fun. It brings a smile to my face every time. Why could this horse not be 5? Look at him. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Thanks, Angus. Morning guys, it's now Tuesday, and as you can see from the video clip before, Coco and I are in the proper woods, the actual main woods, which we haven't been in here for at least 5 months. It's a little soggy, but it's not too bad. There's a lot of gravel underneath, so it's sort of wet and slushy on top, but pretty hard underneath. But it's so nice to be away from the traffic and just, be back out in some peace and quiet, and looking forward to when all the bluebells start to come out. So it'll be so beautiful in here. Exciting day today. Well, this is if I manage to get back in time and actually see the postman, is that I finally picked another camera. So if you guys follow my channel regularly, you'll know that it took me months to decide on what camera to go for. Picked one, it arrived last week and it was broken. So then I had to purchase, sorry, because there were some people walking around here. I don't want to look too weird talking to myself on the phone. And that camera arrived broken. And so I picked another one, but a different one. I decided the universe was doing it for a reason. So I picked a mirrorless one. What are you looking for, Coco? The mirrorless Canon R7, which cost me a few more pennies, but I think it will be worth it in the long run. And yes, that's arriving today. Then I had to find an adapter so I could fit my current lenses onto it. That proved harder than finding the camera. There were no adapters anywhere, they were all out of stock, and I was thinking, I just bought a new camera and I can't use it. So I had to buy one off of eBay, which was slightly more money than I wanted to spend. But anyway, got a possible, it's just possible at the moment, exciting opportunity with the photography and hopefully the new videography side of things. I'm feeling a little pressured because it means I'm going to have to learn how to use this camera, which is so different to the one I've got now, quite quickly. So I'm going to have some long nights just trying to really understand the camera. Sorry, there's a bit of a breeze in the background. But I'm very excited. Good boy, Coco. Walk over a log. But I'm very excited. Hopefully this week I should have a new camera, and I might even be able to do a bit of vlogging on it. I think it was so much better than using my phone. So yeah, watch this space. We're just going to have to slush our way back here. This is the worst bit of it, actually. The main bit of the woods was all right. But yeah, I'm looking incredibly red-cheeked because I came out of the house dressed for Arctic conditions. I forgot to pick up my purple coat, which is my lightweight coat, and so I'm quite toasty. I've got a really good thick fleece on, and I'm rather warm. I had to stop filming a few times because I was getting really red-faced. I was like, this is embarrassing. So yeah, I just need to cool off a bit. I guess, it's just so squishy and old, isn't it, Coco? Anyway, exciting day. Let's hope I can get back in time to meet the postman so I can get it off to them, because he definitely won't just leave it. And yeah, exciting.